Yeah, this is episode 7 of the Underrated as Fuck podcast. Let's go. Back again with another gang talk. Back again with some peace, love, and positivity. Shout out Logic. We gonna follow in those footsteps.
Feel that.
How you doing this week, Mighty? Anything crazy going on? Any stories? What's going on? Last week you brought us with some crazy energy you just found on the street coming at you like the devil trying to come at you and just take everything from you.
Try to derail my positivity.
Anything going on this week?
Nah, just the only thing going on is my fight.
Fight
Just
night,
my
baby.
fight night. Tonight is the night where I'm gonna go and I'm gonna display my talents. So I'm
Showcase talent. Everything
very
he's been
focused and
working
zoomed in.
towards is going to be showcased tonight. Go to our website, buy the tickets. It's going to be... No, I'm just kidding. So you're going into this fight pretty confident?
Pretty confident.
Or how we feeling physically, mentally? Tell me about those two.
Let's just put it this way: it doesn't matter who I'm fighting. I'm more confident in myself. I'm
So-
looking more forward to the result of the end of the fight than I am the actual fight.
Mm-hmm. So mentally feeling good. How you feeling physically?
You tell me. I'm just playing now. I'm feeling
Let
amazing.
them know down in the comments.
Feeling amazing. Feeling amazing.
Let them know in the comment section
Yeah.
below. So me, I'm doing pretty good. 4-day weekend for me.
Oh, that's nice.
Thanks to Mighty Zay's fight stuff going on. I was like, you know what? I think I'm probably going to take... I do Wednesday, Thursdays off. This week I'm doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Ooh,
What y'all know about a good 4-day
That's so
weekend?
nice.
Same.
that's so nice.
Yeah, so hopefully, once a month we get a little 4-day weekend.
Once
Thanks
a month,
to... I don't know. Are you doing a fight every month or what?
I definitely can.
Well, if we do a fight every month, we're doing a 4-day weekend every month.
I wish my job would let me do that.
Hey, bro, you got to get that PTO and on some bag.
It's home back.
So a little bit of updates on Bliss real quick. We're getting there with the little mixtape stuff. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but we're coming down to it.
So percentage-wise, where do you feel like you're at completing?
We're like passing the 50% mark, going to 60, somewhere right there.
It's very
So
nice. It's very nice.
if I was gonna have to like project it, probably what's today, the 17th?
Yeah.
Probably by the end of the month, I'll be at a good 85-90%.
Oh.
We're just waiting on a few things to come in. Once those things come in,
Everything's
I'm going to be
solidified.
sitting in this chair, just putting all the mastering touches on everything, putting everything together.
Right.
Yeah, just putting together these last little bit of puzzle pieces so we can get the bigger picture of what's going on.
Boom.
Oh, you know what? Actually, Monday, we got something that I'm dropping for the first time. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a little bit of a deep dive, maybe some context for those that don't know Bliss. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It'll be a cool little thing to see at least.
Definitely.
Okay, all right. I like that. Okay. So yeah, Monday. Look forward to that. That's 2 days from now because you're listening to this on Saturday. Yeah, and if you are listening to this on Saturday at 10 a.m., Mighty's fight's going to go up later on in the evening. So if you didn't get a chance to make it to the fight, boom, there you go. We're going to watch the fight on YouTube. It's going to be in 4K, baby, because you know how we do everything.
Quality over quantity, baby.
Okay, so check it out, guys. Today is going to be a little bit of condensed due to scheduling with the fight and other stuff going on. But we're going to talk about something very, very important. Communication.
Ooh.
Imagine you have an agreement with somebody, and then that agreement, the due date's coming up for that agreement, and last second you're like, oh, hey, I'm not going to be able to do that. Now the other person went up and out of their way to make sure to make time, reschedule, whatever it is,
To make ends meet.
to get there, to get their part of the deal done, right? And now you're coming in with your procrastination, with your unmotivated, undedication. How are we feeling about communication?
Communication needs to be had.
So what are the benefits of great communication, real quick?
All right, so great communication. The only way communication can be great is if there's comprehension, right? So the great things with communication is there's a good understanding of what's going on and why it's going on. It's really going to make everybody aware of what needs to be done next.
Right.
And
Let's bring another word into this. Expectations. With great communication, you could set an expectation. And actually that goes with not great communication as well, because
right.
not communicating, the person that you're not communicating with is expecting a certain thing. So if you ain't gonna come through, let's just say with your part of the deal, you're causing a situation because there was an expectation set ahead of time that you didn't address, right?
Correct.
So to me, it sounds like communication is very, very important.
It is. Like, you have to take that step forward into being like, hey, express yourself.
At the end of the day, nobody could read minds. Nobody's gonna look at you and be like, oh, I see how they're feeling, so I know what they're trying to communicate to me through that feeling that they're showing.
Right.
No, that's wrong. You grew up in your own little world. Nobody knows what you're feeling
So
like.
that's assuming. Like, we'd have to downplay assuming.
Yeah, nobody knows. Imagine assuming how someone's feeling every second of the day. Imagine assuming how your wife or your husband's feeling every second of the day. Imagine walking around wrong.
Yeah, it was just
every
like,
second of the day.
Yeah, that would just be a terrible life. You know what I mean?
Right. So the thing that sparks in my brain when I think of this has to do with me and my lady. Right? So over the past 6 years almost of being together, communication, if we didn't have communication, stuff wouldn't have gone well.
Right.
Okay, so initially, some context, we ended up breaking up and all this stuff. She went back to live with her family. I was over here, right? And there was a communication issue, and I had to fix that communication. And what's crazy is that it came from within. The communication that was wrong was that I was being too... Everything I was doing was selfless. And moving forward,
So
everything I had to do...
expectations.
Well, so everything I was doing physically and outwards was selfless, when mentally I wanted to do things that were selfish.
Right.
And I wasn't communicating
sense.
that properly.
Right.
So when it came down to making my album or music or something, that caused an issue with my family or my girl, because she didn't understand the importance of me separating myself, doing this stuff, and spending that quality time with her.
That makes sense, yeah.
I didn't speak that. So anyway, we broke up, right? Whatever. We ended up getting back together, and this is when I was like, if we're gonna get back together, she needs to know what to expect from here on out.
How important
So
this is.
I
Yeah.
decided to just communicate.
Right.
Everything from within, everything I desired, everything. Moving forward, I desired to go to the gym. I desired to play video games here and there. I desired to make music. This was all important, and she came back into the relationship knowing I was gonna allocate my time accordingly.
Right.
So it's just like, I don't know if I explained that well or not, but that just comes out to me as super important, or a really good example of communication, because nobody has an issue if you need your alone time, if you're communicating that. You know what I mean? Or not?
Right.
But then if you're like, oh, okay, what are we gonna do tomorrow, babe? Oh, this and that, and then tomorrow comes and, oh wait, I got shit to do. There's an issue there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She knows what to expect from here on out. Hey, I got the pod. Cool, I'm gonna do my own thing while you do the pod. Awesome. I don't know. It's just like, that's one thing in my life that I've seen that communication just
Kind of
made
flourish.
everything better.
Yeah.
Communicating the real wants and desires from within. I think another thing you can learn from that side topic is you got to be a little bit selfish in your world. You can't just be selfless with everybody, because what about you? If you don't got no respect for yourself, then nobody's gonna have respect for you.
Exactly. You gotta set a precipice.
So as like an outside perspective, as like a witness to that, to my experience of good communication, what's your take on that of me and Kayla from like an outside perspective? Just like, could you see that there was a growth in communication? Like,
Oh, there was a huge growth just in general. I mean, the way that you guys talk, the way you guys act. I mean, moving forward from that situation to now, you guys are so much more structured. And I feel like that's a blessing. Just by having just that little bit of more communication rather than just keeping it a little bit more to yourself. You know what I mean? Expressing yourself and having the other person comprehend, very important.
yeah, I feel like I could tell her anything.
Right.
And,
Right.
And I think that's where everybody needs to get to in a relationship. If they're not able to just speak their mind and say whatever, like, and I mean whatever, like,
Anything
You know what
that
I
pops
mean, or
into your
no?
head, you're able to vocalize, and that other person
Right.
like reciprocates that energy. You know what I mean?
yeah, like, and I'm talking about like, oh hell yeah, babe, like look at that girl, she got a big booty, and we could talk about that without her, like she'll call it out on me. She'll be like, look babe, she got a nice body.
So you
Like,
you guys have reached a pinnacle or to a point in your relationship where there's just no insecurities. You guys are very confident in each other because
We're
you guys have
confident
such
in-
great communication.
we're confident in that we're for each other.
Right. Right.
Like everything we do, we know is like
it's a we, not a me.
yeah, if there was something negative that came up, our relationship isn't on the line.
Right.
You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
It's like we're gonna
That's
deal
pretty
with
bliss.
whatever issue it is, and if it wasn't bliss, I wouldn't be in it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like I
Shouldn't
tell her,
force yourself to be in a situation, but that situation just seems to be.
I'm
an
about to
amazing
have 2
situation for
kids
you.
with this woman, and I
Yeah.
told her if she wants another man, cool, I'll find another woman. And I'm not saying that just from
Right.
being a dickhead. Cool, like
just at a
I'm
point
not
of understanding.
forced. I don't feel stuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a hole in this relationship. I'm just
Right.
We're just here.
You guys have your freedom to do whatever you guys want to do. At the end of the day, there's
Yeah.
no expectations.
Expectations.
It's just love.
Communication
It's just love.
can create positive or negative expectations.
Oh, that was nice.
Edits.
And it's
Expectations is always a relative thing depending on the communication.
makes sense.
So, damn, that went on for a minute. But yeah, so for today or for this pod, we're gonna wrap it up. I love y'all. I appreciate you taking it easy with us this week. We're just doing a short little pod, but we got content coming to you all weekend. We got fight.
Oh
We
man.
got something from Bliss on Monday, so it's gonna be great.
Boom, boom, bam. Like
Hey, and also if there's anything you want to ask or talk to us about, you can message us on our socials. We'll get back to you quick. Like
Or at
it's
least
not. Don't
to
feel
our
like there's
earliest
a
convenience.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean me. I'll get back to you really quick. Wait, I don't want to set expectations.
Yeah, I was about to say you
Let's
gonna get back to
communicate.
me really quick.
Let's communicate real quick with the audience. I'm gonna get back to you whenever I could, but I will get back to you.
I do like that though. If you guys have anything going on, if you guys want to chat, more than welcome to hit us up. All right, guys, this was a great week. This was a great talk. We always enjoy being in this situation and being able to express ourselves to y'all, and hopefully y'all give us a good listen. But with that being said, we love you guys. We cherish you guys. Stay dangerous.